Trump then got a felony. He done been shot. Like, this ain't no joking matter, but seriously, though, think about this. Like, Donald Trump, hey, welcome back to the White House.
The former
Trump supporter right here. He said, fuck. Look at this Trump supporter right here. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, bro. I ain't trying to laugh, but look at this Trump supporter right here, dog. Bro, this Trump supporter, he said, oh, y'all thought y'all was going to get him? Not my president. He's like, fuck you. Not my president. Oh, my God.
Hey, we live now, really.
Hey, the streets are live right now. Even if you don't know what happened, Donald Trump, yes, Donald Trump has just had an assassination attempt on his life. He just almost lost his life. You understand me? And, bruh, it's getting scary out here. It's getting scary. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This boy, Trump, oh, he about to go crazy. Trump and his supporters, they about to use this moment to the fullest, I'm about to play the video for y'all. Hopefully the video shows. Last time I tried to share my screen, it didn't really work. But this time, hopefully it does. But Donald Trump has just had an assassination attempt on his life. And right now, we in history. This is a historic moment right now. So you know I had to hop on the stream. You know I had to talk to y'all about it. I was planning on hopping on here on some late night weekend gyms, you know, nightly gyms anyway. But I just thought I might as well hop on here early. I got to talk to y'all about our president. Not our president, our former president, excuse me, but he's probably going to be our future president, especially at this rate. What? Trump, hey, if you don't know, with the assassination attempt after, he put up the fist. That boy Trump was like this. He said, yeah, they ain't get me. That's what we do. That's what my people do. Trump, hey, I know they almost got you. They almost got you. You know, if you know Trump, he about to talk so much cash. He about to say, hey, Joe, you ain't never had nobody come for your life? Guess what? I survived it. Trump finna be out here like I got 9 lives. I got 10 lives. Hey, it's about to be hot out here in these streets. I'm not gonna lie to you, but let me stop talking. Let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen, and let's see if y'all will actually be able to see what is going on right now. Because, bruh, it's getting scary out here. Trump is finna not let people live this down. If you know anything about Trump, Trump is about to go crazy and go full-fledged with this moment for the rest of his life. Trump ain't gonna never let nobody ever say anything about him. You're like, have you ever got shot at? Have you ever had somebody almost take your life? No. So guess what? Trump is gonna be on his boss-ish. I'm not gonna lie to you. Trump is gonna be operating different out here in these streets. But without further ado, man, let's see if I can go ahead and get into it. Let's see if it'll actually work. I'm about to go ahead and start to try to share my screen. Let's see if it works. Usually it didn't work. Also, share audio. Yes, share audio with the tab. Okay, let's see if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to work for y'all. So, hey, if you can hear it, give me a thumbs up. If not, then let me know. I'm about to see if it will work now. All right, hold on. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see if it'll work. Uh-oh. Nope. It's not working. It's not working. Come on. How y'all gonna say I can share the screen, but I can't really share it? How they gonna say I can do it, but I can't do it? So right now, if you don't know, window, Chrome tab, window, entire screen. Nah. Come on. All right, let me try this again. Y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get y'all to see what I'm seeing. Sharing this tab to Studio Rumble. All right. If not, I'm literally, let's see if my other laptop got a little juice. Let's see if it got a little juice. Let's see if it'll come through for me for the one time. Nope, it won't. All right, I'm trying to actually show y'all the live footage. All right, if you don't know, Trump has just got an assassination attempt on his life. Hey, yes, it's on Fox News. It's on ABC, NBC. Everybody's about to cover it. This is a historic moment right now. We just had the first president, or former president, excuse me, have an assassination attempt on his life for the first time in probably 50 plus years since JFK. This is crazy. This is crazy. And it was at a Trump rally. It was, if you don't know where it was at, it was in Pennsylvania. It was in Duke, Pennsylvania, Blue Duke, Pennsylvania. It was a Trump rally, and he almost went down. Trump almost went down, but you know, Trump will survive out here. Trump is him. So, you know, hey, and they ain't gonna never take big Trump out. Come on now. You know they ain't gonna take big Trump out. You know Trump like that. You know Trump like that. All right, you know he like that. All right, here you go. Y'all ready? There we go.
Have apparently been fired, and Donald Trump has been injured. I'm going to pause to let you see the video as it played out.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, y'all see it? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Wow! Oh man! Hey, you see the dude in the back? He's like, now my president. He's like, now my president.
What happened?
Let you see the video.
Months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Watch this dude in the back. Watch him. Watch him. No. Hey, I'm watching you joking about this because this is an actual serious moment. Like, this is a real serious moment, but at the end of the day, man, hey, it'll be awesome. I'm sorry. Wow. This is crazy. I never experienced a president. In all history. You know, assassination took me. Now listen, it's gonna say shoot it down. They're gonna say shoot it down.
So here's what we know at this hour. What sounds like shots rang out. The former president grabbed his ear, and as he fell, was immediately surrounded by security behind the podium. And as you can see in these images, he was shortly rushed off the stage. This is an emerging situation. Wow. NBC's Dasha Burns is at that Trump rally north of Pittsburgh and joins us now. Dasha, what do we know?
Jose, we're still waiting to confirm a lot of the details here. A lot of question marks still up in the air. Here's what I can tell you from my vantage point, because I was standing right here as Trump first came onto the stage. He was just a few minutes into his speech at this rally. I was in front of a camera, and I was walking off of the press risers here down below to the ground.
Hold on, let me pause this real quick. If you all know anything about Trump, listen to me right now, seriously. If y'all know anything about this man Trump, he ain't gonna never, and when I say never, ever let people live this down. He gonna be bringing up the fact that he got shot at and he survived. He gonna be pretend like he 50 Cent. And this boy, hey, whoever the shooter was, he was shooting like he was Ben Simmons. Whoever the shooter was, he was out here shooting like he was Ben Simmons, missing everything but the target. You feel me? Yes, the shooter was down. Plus, the attendee from Fox News just confirmed that the shooter was actually shot down. And if I'm gonna play the video back in a second, and y'all will be able to listen again back to the video. But yes, this is serious news right now. This is happening. This was literally about an hour and a half ago, maybe not even. So this is live. This is happening currently. All right. But if y'all know anything about Trump, let me shut up. But you know he ain't gonna let nobody live this down. Boy, he gonna be talking about this for life, forever, ever. Boy, at his campaign rallies now, boy, these Trump supporters gonna come out like, boy, Trump, you might as well give Trump the victory now. Trump is never, ever gonna let anybody in life live this down. I'm just letting y'all know Trump is not gonna play with these boys, and he ain't gonna never let nobody. When I say nobody live this moment down. You understand me? But anyway, let me shut up.
ground level where all of the general attendants are,
like, hey,
as we heard what sounded like gunshots ring out. My producer and I ran to take cover, as did several of the people that are in attendance here, most people ducking down, the press that were behind the risers, press that were at our media tables, ducking down under the tables as we weren't sure what was going on. Our crew who was up on the stage captured some of that video that you showed, the former president getting protected by his Secret Service. They covered him. He looked to have some blood on his face. It looked like his ear was bloody. A lot of chaos and confusion. No one was sure where the gunshots that sounded like gunshots were coming from. The former president, as we know, is now inside the motorcade. He may at this point be off-site. The folks here are now evacuating. A lot of confusion, some anger, people yelling at the press here, not sure what to make of what has just happened. The former president was just standing on the stage.
Hey, comment down below real quick. Hold on, before we continue the video. Comment down below. Comment down below if you think Trump is going to win the re-election. I knew he was going to probably already almost win, but Biden, he don't stand a chance now. Biden does not stand a goddamn chance in hell, heaven, earth, green, sun, grass, work. Bro, Biden gonna need God, motherfucking the dream team, motherfucking he gonna need Tom Brady, he gonna need Walter Payton, he gonna need everybody and their mama to come out and help him. This is serious. But hold on, let me play the video back because I know y'all want to watch the whole video. All right, let me stop playing. Go ahead and listen.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh my goodness gracious. As you can see, like everybody's when you're ready, on you. Move up, move, go.
So here's what we know at this hour. What sounds like shots rang out. The former president grabbed his ear, and as he fell, was immediately surrounded by security behind the podium. And as you can see in these images, he was shortly rushed off the stage. This is an emerging situation. NBC's Dasha Burns is at that Trump rally north of Pittsburgh and joins us now. Dasha, what do we know?
Jose, we're still waiting to confirm a lot of the details here. A lot of question marks still up in the air. Here's what I can tell you from my vantage point, because I was standing right here as Trump first came onto the stage. He was just a few minutes into his speech at this rally. I was in front of a camera, and I was walking off of the press risers here down below to the ground level where all of the general attendants are, as we heard what sounded like gunshots ring out. My producer and I ran to take cover, as did several of the people that are in attendance here, most people ducking down, the press that were behind the risers, press that were at our media tables, ducking down under the tables as we weren't sure what was going on. Our crew who was up on the stage captured some of that video that you showed, the former president getting protected by his Secret Service. They covered him. He looked to have some blood on his face. It looked like his ear was bloody. A lot of chaos and confusion. No one was sure where the gunshots that sounded like gunshots were coming from. The former president, as we know, is now inside the motorcade. He may at this point be off-site. The folks here are now evacuating. A lot of confusion, some anger, people yelling at the press here, not sure what to make of what has just happened. The former president was just standing on the stage. He was talking about immigration under President Biden when all of this erupted into chaos. Again, just moments into his appearance here in Butler, Pennsylvania. So far, we're safe. Our crew is safe. We have not seen anyone.
But if you don't know, like, that's how the Secret Service operates, though. That is how the Secret Service operates. Like, their life is put on the line for the president. Their life is, succumb to the president. Like, at the end of the day, like, the president comes first. That's why everybody, if you can see, they all hopped on him. They all jumped on him. They jumped on him for a reason. Because at the end of the day, we got to protect the money. The president is the money. You feel me? We got to make sure that he's good. You know, we can care less about our lives. We got to make sure that he's straight. You know, this is unprecedented because when's the last time you ever heard of an assassination attempt on the president? Yeah, we didn't talk about it. Yeah, they didn't probably caught some people, you know, trying to sneak something in, but you have never seen an actual attempt on a president. But this is not even like, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm happy that Donald Trump is alive. I'm happy that he didn't get harmed. But on the flip side, for the motherfucker who tried to pull the trigger and tried to take him out, how you miss? You really out here shooting like Ben Simmons, man. You out here shooting like Ben Simmons from the 3. How did you miss? What was you aiming for? Like, at the end of the day, man, it's crazy. This is real life crazy. You know, I'm gonna pray, you know, for our country, because right now our country is in disarray. Our country right now, I mean, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, our country, you know, we going through a lot right now with inflation, with, bro, our options for president is this man and Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe, Trump. And now, like, as far as my coach, you know what they gonna say now? This man got a felony and he done been shot at. Donald Trump got a felony and he been shot at. This man got 9 lives. This man ain't going away. This man is probably gonna be our next president again. And you know, if security wasn't beefed up before, security, you ain't gonna be able to touch this man. You ain't gonna even be able to get in the vicinity of this man. You had a failed assassination attempt on a former U.S. president. Secret Service was there. Snipers are already there. They've already hit at every exit, every point. They had motherfuckers probably going through metal detectors, a whole bunch of shit. Whoever shot him probably had a gun or something that you had to assemble there on site. Like, this is the thing. With this assassination attempt on Donald Trump, bro, this is crazy. This is literally, utterly crazy. Like, look, hold on, let's play it again. Like,
happened.
He missed. And then now you can hear the shot fired back. Look at the report. Look at this guy. He said, I don't care if I get shot. I want to keep it. They still shoot. Look, they just standing around.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
The shootout here, shoot like this. Look, the Secret Service, I love the reaction. The Secret Service reaction time, they was on point. The way they all jumped on them and crowded them, they was on point. And like, the fact that this happened at this point in time, the polls have already been giving Trump the slight edge. Biden, these last couple of days, Biden just called the vice president, Kamala Harris, he just called her Trump. And then he called the motherfucking Ukraine president, he called that motherfucking Putin. Biden's stock right now is going like this. And Trump's stock right now is going like this. Trump is going to be our next president. Ain't nobody going to take another attempt on his life. This was probably the one and only chance that they had. And you missed. You missed. You fucking missed. Thank God that you did, because I would hate to see anybody lose their life, you know? So, you know, like, I'm here for that. Like, I'm happy that nobody lost their life at the end of the day. But, like, if you thought that people would be able to get close to Trump before this, after this, bro, what? Bro, Trump is going to be guarded like, bro, like the White House. but as a human person. Trump will be our next president now. Biden's stock has just plummeted after this. That's what people not understanding. The immediate reaction to this is Trump is going to be our next president. Period. That's my immediate reaction. Trump is going to be our next president. Listen, Biden, Sleepy Joe, he's out of there. He's gone. He has no hope. It's over with. He's finished. Benito, he's done. Put Kamala in there. She ain't going to be no better. Trump got a felony. He done been shot at. His ass might as well just, hey, come on, join the club, baby. Hey, and then this motherfucker had the nerve to put the fist up. Oh, hell. If y'all thought Trump supporters was going crazy before this, if you thought Trump was talking his shit before this, bro, you got shit. He about to be talking not little shit. Trump about to be talking big shit. Trump about to be talking cash. Not a little cash, but cash. Trump about to be talking like, bro, like he owned the world. Bro, this is crazy. We have just witnessed history. This is history. Thank God that Trump didn't lose his life. But at the same time, man, at the same time, it's crazy. Not gonna lie to you, this is crazy. Not gonna lie to you. All right, so I'm gonna hold on. Let me stop screen share. Now y'all can how y'all focus back on me. Whenever we get some more people back in here, then I'll go ahead screen share again so that way everybody can see it. But for now, you know, it's just gonna be me. But I'll go ahead eventually show y'all, you know, the Trump shooting and how everything happened. But let me go ahead and get my commentary off real quick, man. At the end of the day, bro, like, I don't really like talking about politics. I don't really like getting into it. I try to, you know, kind of stay in my lane, you know, stick to sports, stick to my real estate, stick to my stocks and, you know, the shit that's in my lane, you know, and I feel like when you talk politics, everybody gonna have their side and everybody gonna be talking crazy, saying this and that. But more the story is Trump stock just went through the fucking roof. Trump that man is finna be infamous now. He was already infamous. He is finna be infamous. Motherfucker got a felony. Motherfucker got immunity when he goes back to office. Motherfucker done been shot at. When he get in this office, you ain't finna be able to tell him shit. Democracy might be over as we know it, if I'm being honest. Our democracy might be literally over as we know it. It's crazy out here, bro. It's crazy out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm hoping that, you know, in the future, for future references, you know, that things will get better, you know, for our country. But with inflation, with everything, you feel me, costing so much, they damn near finna start charging us for air. You took 10,000 breaths today. That's where the country going to. You took 15,000 breaths today. That's where we headed. This man, Trump, is about to be back in office. Accept the fact that this man, Trump, is about to be back in office. All right, if you just joined, I'm about to play the video again. All right, let me go back to screen share. Let me go ahead, get y'all right so that way y'all can see it. All right, let's start it from the beginning.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Now, let me go ahead and see if I can. CNN, they're live right now as well.
First, I was in shock because I know what gunshots sound like, so I knew they were gunshots. I couldn't tell from where they were coming from. And when I noticed someone got hit, then I noticed, well, it seemed like they were coming from behind me, and it just was pandemonium. And then I heard some more shots. And I couldn't quite tell where they were coming from, but I counted the first 7. They were very loud and very close. And it killed one man and wounded another woman.
And Joseph, you told me that you're a doctor, you're an OBGYN. How did that background play into how quickly you were sort of able to assess the situation and know what happened to these individuals and know what was going on?
Well, I told the police, I tried to render assistance. I told the police I could render assistance. They had another physician on the EMT team, so they kind of took over. So they weren't really need me, so I kind of helped carry him down initially out of the bleachers. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't, the man that got hit, there was no assistance that needed to be given. And unfortunately, his family witnessed the whole thing. It seemed like he had several family members in the bleacher with him. And they were quite upset. They didn't know, they were in shock. They didn't quite know what was going on. But the man was definitely killed instantaneously.
Could you tell sort of how many family members or people who knew him were with him, and what was their reaction?
I thought there was 5 people. 2 of them were relatively hysterical. So, but they were, when we took the man out of the bleachers, he went to the tent. There was an aid tent or some type of tent behind the bleachers where they took the body, and they immediately evacuated the family with them. And 2 out of the 5, it seemed, in shock, hysterical. Like they were still trying to process what was going on.
Joseph, from where I was standing, we heard the shots. We saw the president go down.
Yeah, I saw President Trump get hit.
What can you tell us? What details you remember?
It seemed like his head was off to the side, and it seemed like he got nicked in the ear.
Was that before the Secret Service took him down to the ground, covered him?
Right before the Secret Service. I mean, it was maybe, again, it's hard to tell, time dilates when it seemed like it was a second or 2. Like that first 7 shots that went off, the man got hit. He was killed almost instantly. The woman in the bleachers, she got injured, like she got hit in the forearm and the hand. And then in those rounds that were fired, again, I was videoing the event. So that's when I saw Trump get hit. And it seemed to me like he was looking to the side and the round grazed his ear. So.
Could you tell the gentleman that was hit in the head what angle he was in relation to the former president, like which direction the bullets were coming from and to?
So it looked like he was facing the president at the very far left portion of the bleachers. So he's directly facing it. Again, it seemed to me like the shots were coming from the rear, like behind us. And for me, it seemed like the man was in the way. Like, I guess.
In the way of the former president?
No, it seemed like the man was in the way of the shots between whoever was shooting the gun and the president. The man was hit. It seemed like he was in the crossfire.
And I know, and I know you're in shock and still processing all of this. It's sort of hard to evaluate our own emotions in this moment, but you just experienced something horrific.
Yes.
What can you tell us about your state of mind right now?
Yeah, I've had opportunities to go to these rallies before. It's the first one I ever went to. Had time off to go do it. I was kind of excited to go, but everyone, it's something you don't expect. It comes out of the blue. It's like a bolt out of the blue, and it's shocking. The way politics goes in this country, it just seems like it's really polarized. Everyone's just very angry. I'm honestly shocked this didn't happen earlier. I was commenting to my friend who went to the event with me. I was like, the back behind the bleachers, it's really open. It seems like a really open venue. And it just, I got this sense that, if someone really wanted to do something, again, I was openly talking to her. I was like, if something was bad was going to be happening, this is the perfect venue to have. I just said this like an hour before it happened. I was like, this would be the perfect place to do it. And, surprisingly enough, it happened.
It was a setup.
A devastatingly prescient observation from you. Let me ask you one more question, because from where I was, there was confusion. Then Trump stood up and there were some cheers. And then people sort of remained, those that weren't in sort of the immediate zone where you were, people were still sort of cheering, talking, trying to figure out what was going on. How quickly did you know that whether or not there was still a dangerous situation. It seemed like people sort of started to try to move on very quickly, not sure what had happened, right? So how soon did you know whether or not it was even safe? Did you want to get out of there? What did you witness in sort of the immediate aftermath once the shots stopped?
Well, it seemed after the shots went off, everyone thought it was a prank. Everyone, I think, got a sense. Like when I looked out into the crowd, everyone thought I think the initial reaction, everyone thought it was a prank. I knew better it was a gunshot because I just saw a guy get hit. And it did.
For those of us that didn't see, some people started laughing, some people were confused. It wasn't immediately clear to the crowd that didn't witness what you witnessed, that this was in fact a dangerous and deadly situation.
Oh, it was a dangerous and deadly situation. The problem is it's a large crowd. And when the gunshots went off, I think they were, again, my sense was they were being shot from behind, so they sounded a bit muffled. So it sounded more like a firecracker going off. So I think the initial reaction from the people around me were like, okay, well, someone brought fireworks. I just knew better. I know what gunshots sound like. And, when I saw the guy took a gunshot wound to the head, and I saw the woman who got hit in the forearm and the hand, I just knew that it wasn't fireworks. I mean, it wasn't fireworks initially, but I think the majority of the crowd didn't understand that it was gunfire. And I think people took it really seriously when the SWAT team started jumping over the rails. So
you think?
I don't know what to tell you outside of that.
Joseph, I know this. I can't imagine what it takes to describe what you just witnessed in these moments, right in the aftermath. So we thank you so much for sharing.
That's
Lester.
Dasha, thank you for that account. I mean, no one should have to, fear for their life going to a political rally, something that is uniquely American. But these people have experienced the horror of someone opening fire on the crowd, and a former president who was, of course, the headliner at this rally tonight. As we've been reporting, one spectator is dead, another is in critical condition. The shooter, this all according to the Butler County DA, the shooter is also deceased. Our senior White House correspondent, Kelly O'Donnell, joins us again. Kelly, you have a new statement from President Biden.
That's correct, Lester. This is from President Biden, who is in Rehoboth, and he talks about this incident. He begins by saying, I've been briefed on the shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania. I'm grateful to hear that he's safe and doing well. I'm praying for him and his family and for all those who are at the rally as we await further information. Jill and I are grateful to the Secret Service for getting him to safety. There's no place for this kind of violence in America. We must unite as one nation to condemn it. The words of Joe Biden after learning about this incident involving his predecessor and his current rival in the political environment of this 2024 campaign. The president has been briefed by top officials. He has been talking with Homeland Security officials, and he is at his home in Rehoboth, Delaware, where he has a full complement of the things needed for the office, where he can get the income streams of all the relevant information. This first statement coming from President Biden, I would not be at all surprised if we don't hear more from him tonight as new developments take place. Lester?
All right, Kelly, thank you for that. Terry Schultz is with the Butler County, Pennsylvania District Attorney's Office and was at the rally. She is still there and joins me on the phone. Terry, first of all, if you can just walk us through what you saw, where you were in this crowd.
Let me just mute this real quick. Trump is our next president. Just so y'all know that. If you don't know, Trump is going to be our next president. Trump stock just shot up through the roof. Trump supporters are about to come out in goddamn vans, trucks. Trump supporters going to be outside for the rest of the summer. Trump supporters come election time. Everybody and their mama gonna be going. Everybody and their mama. Biden, it's over with. Sleepy Joe, we appreciate the 4 years. We appreciate the 4 years, Sleepy Joe.
And at that point, I wasn't looking at anything. I was with some friends.
The shooter really shooting out here shooting. He damn near shot like Bronny been shooting in the summer league. Just a little shot. Bronny, I love you, though. I love you. Just a little shot. Just a little shot. You over 12, though. Hey, it's only summer league. You gonna have a hell of a career. But the shooter was shooting like you in the summer league. I'm just saying. Let me stop playing, though. I love you, Bronny. Love you, James. Love you, LeBron. Got love for y'all boys. But, yeah, it's ugly. Wow.
from your vantage point, were you able to see where the shots were coming from? Was it obvious?
It was not, but you could hear them, and as soon as you heard the shots, your head turned towards the left. We have a route that runs outside the Butler Farm show, Route 68, and it sounded like the shots were coming from out there near the field.
Somebody brought
to the
fireworks.
left-hand side of where we were.
Trump
So
just went through the roof,
it certainly
Sleepy
was
Joe?
scary.
Yeah, the White House.
You know, we look at the videotape, and it appears some people didn't quite realize what was happening at the moment. Were you one of them who was not quite sure what you were witnessing?
It's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something,
absolutely.
Sleepy Joe?
And again,
You're on.
so I was with some friends, and my girlfriend
Welcome
is
back.
like, "You have to get down." People around us were pulling us down and saying, "You have to get down." So I can tell you that it was chaos at the time.
Have you been to one of these rallies before?
I have not. It was my first time at a rally, and I was certainly excited,
A lot of
to
people said
go
that.
to one. We had so many people there. But I can tell you the chaos that this created. Everyone was scared. You know, you see the former president and what's happening, and and then when I ascertained what had happened from my Pennsylvania State Police friends, it was very scary. But it was my understanding that they got the shooter. But that really doesn't make a difference because it was just scary.
Yeah, well, that's our understanding is the shooter is deceased, and again, one of the spectators as well, and one critically hurt, a spectator, and the former president is going to be okay. But you bring up a point I think we will all be talking about, and that is, of course, we don't know what the motivation was for this, but it certainly comes at a time that we're all keenly aware of the deep divisions and the risk of political violence. Is it something you even thought about as you set out to attend this rally tonight?
I'm gonna keep saying that. But Trump is our next president. Just so y'all know,
to be honest with you,
Trump is going to be our next president.
Not at all. I guess
stop.
I know that there's
Sleepy
political
Joe?
unrest in the country.
Seriously, Trump's stock is through the roof now. Sleepy Joe, bye-bye. Trump done got a felony. He done been shot. This ain't no joking matter, but seriously though, think about this. Like, Donald Trump, hey, welcome back to the White House.
But in no way did I think what
There, do you have any special insight into how the investigation is?
If you haven't actually seen the full video, here, I'll play the full video for you. I don't want to keep showing it, but here you go. Oh, hold on, my bad. Sorry, y'all. All right, there we go.
chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Wow. That's all I gotta say is, wow, this is historic right now. Having an assassination attempt on a president is very okay. This is history in the making right now. And if you thought that they was getting behind Trump before, if you thought Trump supporters was getting out before,
Take a look, see something that said, take a look at what happened.
He like, I go on stage and help him look, he was gonna get out of seat. He's like, no, they got him. And then listen to him when they say shoot it down there. They're gonna say shoot it down. Listen to when they say shoot it down. Like, this is not a joking matter, but Trump's welcome back to the White House. Trump supporters are about to go 10 times over this man. All right. Let's just back
and as he fell, was immediately surrounded by security behind the podium and his patient. NBC's Dasha Burns, what do we know?
Who just joined the stream? If you just joined the stream,
Jose, we're still waiting to confirm a lot of the details here. A lot of question marks still up in the air. Here's what I can tell you from my vantage point, because I was standing right here as Trump first came onto the stage. He was just a few minutes into his speech at this rally.
Hey, hold on, real quick, hold on. If y'all thought Trump was popping his shit before, if you thought Trump was turning up before this, oh, it's gonna go to another level. If you thought Trump was talking this shit before all this happened, oh, it's up. Trump stock just literally went through the roof. I know I'm not trying to make light of the situation because this is a dead serious moment and this is a very serious thing that just occurred. But Trump, his supporters are about to go nuts for this man now. The security, this is the only attempt that they had and they missed. Like, I'm thankful that nobody lost their life. It was a few people who did lose their lives, but I'm thankful Trump didn't lose his life. But literally, like, this is the one shot that people had to get him because security is going to be out the wazoo now. Trump's stock is about to go through the roof. Biden in the poll, Sleepy Joe, he just called President Vladimir, he just called the president of Ukraine, Putin. He just called Kamala, goddamn Trump. He said Vice President Trump. What the fuck is you talking about, Sleepy Joe? Sleepy Joe, no. And then you got this? Trump didn't survive this assassination? He got a felony? Oh, man, this motherfucker Trump different. Hey, I think he might be, he might be changing to my complexion, boy. Hey, Trump might, that boy Trump gonna start looking like me in a second, goddammit. Welcome to the club, baby. We might have to give you your black card, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at Trump.
I was in front of a camera and I was walking off of the press risers here down below to the ground level where all of the general attendants are as we heard what sounded like gunshots ring out. My producer and I ran to take cover, as did several of the people that are in attendance here. Most people ducked.
But seriously, comment down below though if you agree with me that Trump is going to be our next president.
Ducking down under the tables as we weren't sure what was going on. Our crew who was up on the stage captured some of that video that you showed, the former president getting protected by his Secret Service. They covered him. He looked to have some blood on his face. It looked like his ear was bloody. A lot of chaos and confusion. No one was sure where the gunshots that sounded like gunshots were coming from. The former
Trump supporter, right here. He said, look at this Trump supporter right here. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, bro. I ain't trying to laugh, but look at this Trump supporter right here, dog. Bro, this Trump supporter, he said, oh, y'all thought y'all was going to get him? Not my president. He's like, fuck you. Not my president. Oh, my God, boy, what the hell? All right, for those of y'all who just joined the stream, man, make sure you subscribe. Welcome to the RellyGemz podcast, man. I'm not really into politics, but I'm about to be covering politics. I cover hip-hop, we talk sports, we talk about everything. All right, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, but let me go ahead and play the video back if you haven't seen the actual full video. All right, so this is for y'all. I'm tired of playing it, so this might be my last time playing it for the stream, but here you go.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
So, as you can see, like, when the shots are fired, it's crazy feeling. And then he fell to the ground and they jumped on him. Like the Secret Service, everybody got on the ladder. Everybody got on top of him. Everybody was like, hold on, we got this. We got this. Literally, like, nobody knows what's going on. And then you're going to hear him say, shoot her down, shoot her down, shoot her down. Like,
hold, when you're ready, on you. Ready, move.
This is unthinkable. Like, yeah, this is crazy. But look.
So here's what we know at this hour.
Right,
what sounds like shots rang out. The former president grabbed his ear, and as he fell, was immediately surrounded by security behind the podium. And as you can see in these images,
I hear it. Hold on, let me play it back. They said shoot her down. Listen for it.
Security behind the podium, and as you can see in these images, he was shortly rushed off the stage. This is an.
They said
where the shots came from. The shots probably came from somewhere behind him, honestly. I think the shots actually came from somewhere behind him. If I'm being honest, I think they came from somewhere behind him. And it was actually a couple of people who died at the scene. The shooter died at the scene. It was another person who died at the scene as well. But let me go ahead and see what CNN is saying. Let me go ahead and open this other tab up for y'all. Let me see. You can hear him say shooter down. They say, you see it? You heard it? Shooter's down. So he took his ass all the way. The motherfucker, hey, he ain't let us see it. They ain't let his ass see to the mouth. You just tried to kill the president.
Let me get my shoes.
Ain't no school shooting.
I got you, sir. I got you.
That's a
Let me
United
get my
States
shoes.
president.
Hold on. Your head.
So we
So we gotta get to the class.
You heard they say shooter down.
Watch out.
This is crazy, man.
I want to bring in now Evie Pouris, a former Secret Service agent. We thank you for joining us again. We hear at one point, I didn't hear this in the earlier recordings, we hear at one point
right now,
one of the tactical clothed individuals say the shooter is down. As you watch that unfold, I take it they were not prepared to move him until they knew where the threat was.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yes, you can hear that clear line of communication, and the communication is very clear and succinct. Can we move? Are we clear? You hear shooters down, and you hear, are we clear to move? Clear to move. So you're hearing them speak to one another. And radio communication is one of the most important things. Actually, when it comes to comms, you always want to say less. You can hear them using very simple words, 3, 4 words. They just want to keep those airwaves clear so that the most important vital communication can pass. So they're making sure they hunker down. You see them surround.
Look at this Trump supporter, bro.
Him.
If you thought Trump supporters was popping their shit before, bruh.
Down to the ground.
If you thought Trump supporters was popping their shit before, oh my God. We just opened up a can of worms. If you thought they was popping their shit before, boy, hey. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about to get scary out here.
They're locking him down. And if you look at the shot, actually, there's a shot where you can see the front of the stage, and around it, you'll see that design, that almost like a smaller, like a design barrier. It's got the flag around it. That typically, and I can't say whether it is or is not in this case, but in some scenarios, when you work as a side agent, you will pick a barricade that's actually something strong and sturdy. It could be concrete or steel. Usually it's some type of steel, and that is used for that when something does happen, unfortunately, like we're seeing here, they can actually get down to the ground so that they have some type of cover.
Evie, thanks. Really important information we're learning from you. I want to let folks know we believe moments away from hearing President Biden. He is going to stand at that podium, and we believe this is in Delaware. Somebody can confirm for me.
President Biden,
but he will address the nation about these events tonight in Florida. The shooting that apparently wounded.
So President Biden, if y'all don't know, President Biden is at Delaware right now. He's in Delaware. But President Biden, he has to address it because this is a former U.S. president. This is a former U.S. president. He has to say something about this. This is his running mate who he's going against. Oh, here you go. Sleepy Joe. Let's listen to Sleepy Joe.
Thoroughly briefed by all the agencies in the federal government as to the situation based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with his doctors. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have engaged in making sure that the people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is, The Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to can be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. Everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
Real quick, we haven't had an assassination attempt on any kind of president, even a former president, since JFK. So this is historic right now.
It appears he's doing well, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do, okay?
Mr. President, do you think there was an assassination attempt?
Of course it was an assassination attempt.
I don't know enough. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts.
It was an assassination.
So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make some comment, any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried, President, with the security?
The president stopping short of calling this an assassination attempt, but noting that he plans to talk to Donald Trump and that his understanding is the former president is doing well. President Biden speaking out against the scourge of political violence, saying there's no room for this. And as we had reported a few moments ago, the Biden.
All that detail, we'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if we don't, if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I'm able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do, okay?
Mr. President, do you think there was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried, President, with the security failing?
The president stopping short of calling this an assassination attempt, but noting that he plans to talk to Donald Trump and that his understanding is the former president is doing well. President Biden speaking out against the scourge of political violence, saying there's no room for this. And as we had reported a few moments ago, the Biden campaign moving to take down its advertising, a pause in its political advertising in the wake of this. We know that the president couldn't confirm, but we have confirmed that at least 2 spectators were shot, 1 killed, another who was in critical condition, and again, the shooter, who we don't know a lot about right now, is also deceased. Let me go back to Kristen Welker in our Washington, D.C. bureau. The White House getting out in front of this very quickly, Kristen.
Lester, they sure are, and President Biden condemning this in the strongest terms possible, which is what you would anticipate. He has long condemned political violence. He said this is unheard of. Everybody must condemn it. He did say he had tried to speak with the former president.
To be deceased as well. This story has been rolling out, and here is the president.
Thoroughly briefed by all the agencies in the federal government as to the situation, based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with his doctors. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And so And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that the people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. The bottom line is, the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate.
It's not unheard of. This happens every day.
Everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
Every day.
I'll keep you informed, and if I am able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well. Like, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal.
Hey, real quick, also, side note, whoever the shooter was, they out here shooting like Ben Simmons, and they out here shooting like Bronny James during the summer league. Bronny, I love you, Bronny. I ain't trying to come at you, but they out here shooting like him though. This is crazy. The ear, bro. The way the only thing that saved Donald Trump is because he turned like this. He turned. Yes.
And I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay.
Mr. President, do you think there was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried about with the security failing
the president stopping short of calling this an assassination attempt, but just noting that he plans to.
Oh, that's the thing, though. Real quick, y'all. Real quick. I'm going to play the video back again. But how is it not an assassination attempt? What the fuck else is it? Was they popping fireworks? Was they just out here for play? Was they just everybody sitting around having a kumbaya? No, it was a goddamn assassination attempt. CNN talking about, oh, they heard loud pops. They heard popping noises. Fuck you mean you heard popping noises? You know what the hell you heard. You ain't heard no goddamn popping noises. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me show y'all the actual video of the shooting. So if you haven't actually seen the video of the shooting, here it is. Here's the video of the shooting.
See something that said, take a look at what happened.
Look at, hey, I ain't gonna cap. This Trump supporter, he was damn near about to go on the stage and help. I ain't gonna cap. Oh, let's get the instant replay.
Take a look at what happened.
Look at him. Instant replay. Look, he about to get out of the chair. He's like, hold on, let me go help him now. He said, they got it. Let me sit back down. He said, nah, I don't want no smoke. They got it. Oh my, this is not a funny moment, but Jesus Christ, this is America though. We have gun violence. We have things like this happen. It's unprecedented. We haven't had an assassination attempt on the president in forever. But this is America. This is what happens.
So here's what we know at this hour. What sounds like shots rang out. The former president grabbed his ear.
What sounds like shots.
And as he fell, was immediately surrounded by security behind the podium. And as you can see in these images, he was shortly rushed off the stage. This is an emerging situation. NBC's Dasha Burns is at that Trump rally north of Pittsburgh and joins us now. Dasha,
getting on the stage, make of what has just fusions.
Hold on, let me show y'all this though. If y'all thought Trump supporters was popping they shit before, hey, if you thought Trump supporters was popping they shit before, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Look at this Trump supporter right here. If you thought Donald Trump, I'm gonna keep on saying this. If you thought Donald Trump supporters, if you thought they was talking shit and popping they shit before this assassination attempt, if you thought they was, out here for play before this assassination attempt, just look at my Trump, look at my man's right here. You tell me if my man's means business. He like, fuck y'all can't fuck with my president. And then hold on, look at Donald Trump though. Bruh, Donald Trump had his fist up all the way to the car. He said they couldn't get me. Look at him. They can't stop me. Bro, Donald Trump finna talk shit for the rest of his life. My man had caught a felony. They been shot at. Donald Trump is about to pop his shit for the rest of his life, bro. This man, Donald Trump, is about to be different. Even before he get in the, he ain't even made it to the car yet. It can still be another shooter trying to come for his dome. And he like, hell no, we good. Black power. Hey, look, that's what he really wanted to say. Black power. But seriously, though, like on a serious note, though, bro, like think about it. If y'all thought Donald Trump was popping his shit before, bro, it's only finna get worse. Like, seriously. Donald Trump, it's up. But let me go ahead, get back to what CNN was reporting live, bro. Get back to what Sleepy Joe and everybody had to say. Let's see what motherfuckers are saying now.
The first shot or second might have been the one intended to kill the former president, but it grazed his right ear.
Yeah, Jim, let me bring back if I can Evie.
That's infamous, bro.
Secret Service agent
That's
again.
Infamous.
Evie, thank you for staying
that
with us.
Picture's about to go
I'd like
down
to get your
history.
reaction to the fact this person was firing from outside the perimeter. That raises a lot of questions about how these areas are secured.
That's one of the most difficult things when you do
Infamous,
outdoor
dog.
sites. So when we spoke before, when you look at it this way, when you're in a closed environment,
This
even
man,
if
Donald
it's an
Trump, is
arena,
gonna
at
be
least you're in a closed
infamous.
environment. I only have to worry about what's on the inside. When you do open rallies like this, right? You're outside. You have to worry about line of sight issues. Line of sight is a
Donald Trump is
massive
like
problem.
this.
Why is it a problem? Because somebody
Black
can be
power.
out in the distance and really engage your target from a long range. And there are weapons out there that allow you to do this. So even though, let's say you hunker this whole area down, you've got the magnetometers, you've got the tactical element, everything's locked and tight. How do you secure that outer perimeter? How far do you go? And can you cover everything? That's a problem. These are probably, of all the types of advances you can do, these are probably the least favorite amongst Secret Service agents, because you have the inability. And even if somebody is in an elevated position or not, how do you secure all those elevated positions when you have weapons with the capabilities that are able to shoot long distances? This is what you are up against.
Yeah, and you point about weapons that can shoot long distances. We tend to think of those as long guns.
And this is the thing that I want to continue to emphasize, though. Like, all jokes aside, all BS aside, like on a serious note, Donald Trump will be our next president. Donald Trump is our next president. Donald Trump's stock just shot through the roof. Nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Sleepy Joe ain't gonna be able to compete with him. Not no more. Even at Sleepy Joe press conference, his head looked like he just woke up from a nap. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Like, the fact that this happened and this occurred, it's crazy. They had one shot. This is the only opportunity that people had if they wanted to kill a president or kill a former president. I keep on saying president because he is going to be our president, but former president. This is the one time that you potentially could have killed them. You ain't finna be able to get close to this man again. You ain't gonna be able to touch this man again. Bruh, Donald Trump, he's that guy, bruh. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it's damn near crazy, bro, like, that this even happened. But this just shows you, like, where our country, where the economy, and where things are right now, bro. Like, at the end of the day, dog, like, the fact that something like this even happened or something like this even occurred, dog, that's the crazy part. Like, we in America, and we just had somebody have an assassination attempt on our president, our former president, at a rally, bro. That's how bad guns is. You try to go to Canada, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I got a story for y'all. I damn know one time I tried to go to Canada with a gun. Accidentally. I forgot it was in a whip. Well, it was World War III. Then they thought I was Bin Laden. Excuse my French. They thought I was Bin Laden. You couldn't get it. You couldn't sneak a gun in Canada if you wanted to. In America, boy, you might as well go to any street corner and you'll be good. Let's
saw a lot of things you can't unsee.
Yeah, Lester, that's absolutely right. People who came to a Trump rally, some of them for the first time, looking forward to seeing the former president. There was music playing, people selling merchandise, people eating food, people reuniting with friends here, not expecting anything like this. Let me just set the scene for you right now. We are in the parking lot outside of the venue. Sirkin, our cameraman, is going to show you. People are kind of in a traffic jam right now.
They still can't even
This
get
was a one way in, one way out kind of road situation. This is Butler County. It's a pretty rural county. Not a lot of big highways, not a lot of big roads. So people have been, I mean, this is now hours later, and many people still waiting to get out and still waiting and processing everything that they've experienced. I want to introduce you to Tracy, who is stuck in this traffic jam right now. Tracy and Tyler, they're
look,
high
they just
school
interviewed
friends.
motherfuckers. What you got to say,
They
Tracy?
were right there. And Tracy, we've
They
been
were right
hearing
there.
some of these
No, they
stories.
wasn't. They
Can
asked us
you
sitting-
just walk
sitting
us
where we
through
was
what you
sitting
saw?
at home.
Absolutely. President Trump was up there, you know, and then within 5 minutes, we're hearing pop, 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 pop. And then everybody's on the ground, everybody's on the floor. And it was just like, what? And we were on the ground level. We were 4 rows back from the stage. And are you coming?
We'll just follow along with you. They're moving in the car here, so we'll just
on the stage, and the people in the bleachers behind us, somebody got
Said we gonna
popped.
get this interview. on.
Somebody got killed. Somebody died. Somebody got shot.
Died.
Like
That's not
this close to where we were. Those bullets, I pray to God for these people's families. Oh my God.
I just got
But
chills.
the
Yeah, bro.
how is this happening in our country today? And why? Why is it happening?
Seriously though.
Why?
And Tracy, you were telling me earlier, you know,
Welcome to
you and
America.
Tyler, you know this county, you know this area. Did you ever think something
Now you
like
think they're gonna
this
do something about
would
gun
happen
laws?
here?
Never. Absolutely
Now you think they're
never.
gonna actually do
You
some
know,
gun
this
reform?
shows you how much hate and hostility is in our world today. This is not a good
Welcome to
thing.
America.
We need to all come together as a human race, you know. We need to
been
help
trying to
each
do that.
other out.
Can you describe this area, this county, this place that you and Tyler grew up?
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler.
Rural.
He like, I wasn't
You
expecting
know,
this
cows,
out, baby.
chickens. This is farmland. This is farmland here.
Butler, that's the county seat.
She
but
in a
most
cot.
of the
What you gotta say?
county's
Hey,
private farmland.
what you gotta say?
So
You gotta say
it's
something? You wanna say something?
people are pretty easy going.
And Tracy,
Oh my
we talked
goodness
about, you know,
gracious,
often
man.
Trump rallies, people are coming to celebrate, to see the former president. They're coming in with a pretty excited attitude. Can you walk me through what you came in with and what you're coming out with?
I came in with hope and excitement. If you have ever have you ever been to a Trump rally?
Oh, we cover them all the time.
Well, how does it make you feel?
Rally? How does it make
How does it make you feel? How are you feeling?
It makes me feel absolutely great and wonderful.
How does it make you
In
feel?
my
Oh,
heart,
fuck with the nigga. That's
I
basically
feel
what
that
she was
this man
saying.
really wants to help our country because I really feel that. I honest to God, I do, because this country for so long seems to be going down a path that it really
Duh.
shouldn't be doing.
So, I mean, you came in
Welcome
to
to
hear the former president speak, someone you're a fan of. And what is your state of mind now?
Not good. There's too much hate. This is too much. We can't
Not
do
good.
this as a country.
I'm
We
sorry,
can't
it's not
do
funny.
this. We need to come
This ain't
together
funny. This ain't
as a
funny. This ain't
country,
funny.
and
Lord
God
forgive me, this ain't
willing,
funny.
we will. I don't know if you're allowed to
Oh.
put that stuff on, but listen, man, my kid is a 4th-year seminarian, and he prays for
4th-year
this country
seminarian.
every day. My child.
God bless
I
his
can't
heart.
Casey, thank you
God
so
bless
much. I'm so
my
glad you
child.
and
That's
Tyler
my
are safe.
child.
Drive safe. We hope you get home soon. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Lester, they've got a ways to go still. There's a lot of cars piling up here. There are a few different
interview next.
Places that people are trying to exit at this
people
point.
license plate. Look,
a bit of a
zooming in
free-for-all,
on the
but
license
people
plate.
have been
What y'all
kind
on,
and
man?
generous to one another. People letting cars in that are trying to come in, and again, just reeling from what they witnessed. Some people very much firsthand, very much.
The shooter was out here
Very,
shooting like
very
Ben
close to the tragedy that we're
Donald
describing
Trump
from sort of the
gonna
law
talk his shit
enforcement
for
point
life.
of view, the high level point of view. But at the end of the day, Lester, the people who were here on the ground, particularly those who were close to that violence,
This shit is crazy.
it's something they are never going to forget, and then it's now associated, of course,
they ain't gonna never forget
with
it, duh.
politics, with
I ain't gonna never
the
forget it either.
state of our
I'm covering this
democracy for so many of the people that we've been talking to, Lester.
All right, Dasha, thanks. We'll continue to go to you as you get those riveting accounts from folks.
Riveting
NBC News
accounts.
campaign embed joining us on the phone now. She is in Butler, Pennsylvania, near the hospital where there is heavy law enforcement presence. NBC News has not confirmed that the former president is at that hospital, but it's 15 minutes away from where the rally took place.
He ain't that.
Jillian,
Look, he had to say it. You know Trump
there.
there.
What are you seeing?
Look, they had to be politically
Lester, that's
correct.
right.
'Cause
I'm
they can't
across
say
the
he
street
there.
from Butler Memorial
he there.
Hospital. And as you mentioned, we do not yet have confirmation that this is where former President Donald Trump was taken. But there's a heavy law enforcement presence here. Media was across the street. We're shortly getting moved. The hospital is set up on a hillside, and there's law enforcement at the top of the hill looking down. There's also law enforcement at the top of the roof of the hospital itself. When I arrived, there was a helicopter circling the building.
but Trump ain't there.
Heavy police presence here, Lester.
Trump ain't there,
When
though.
I pulled up, I asked the officer how they were doing. He said they're hanging in there. Obviously, a terrifying scene here in Butler tonight.
ain't there, though.
Lester?
Yeah, the access road is cut off to this area.
Duh.
It is. We are not allowed to go up there. The police vehicles have moved, but we're not allowed to go up the hill to the hospital
Trump's gonna have a
itself.
press
And
conference
media
tomorrow.
was staged across the street. They're actually sending us
I
further
promise
away
you,
from the hospital
Trump
itself
is gonna have a press
momentarily.
conference
But yeah, it was
tomorrow.
completely blocked off when I arrived here, and still a heavy police presence.
All right, Jillian, thanks very much. Again, we haven't had correct me if I'm wrong from the control room, but I don't think we've had a complete description of the wound suffered by the former president. We have all seen,
hole in his ear?
the blood coming out from near his ear, his right ear. Somebody described as a teardrop of blood, of fresh blood.
Said a teardrop.
It appears he might have been grazed by the bullet, but again, we haven't received a complete medical terminology
He's still trying to be
description of the wound.
presidential.
But it does appear that he was certainly hit during all of this. He's largely under his own power, certainly being escorted down to the armored vehicle, but again, seems to be doing okay. In fact, we heard from President Biden a while ago, who said that he appears to be okay. We should note that President Biden says he will be trying to call former President Trump at
ain't
some
trying to
point
talk to
here
you.
in the
Trump
not
I-
too distant future.
Bro, I guarantee
and there,
you-
the signal of
I
triumph.
guarantee you, Trump is gonna spend this whole shit on Biden. Trump is gonna spend this whole thing on Biden. Be like, Biden, you sent them. I don't want to hear from you. You probably sent them. Oh my goodness gracious, man, this is crazy. But hey, y'all.
A couple of these things coming from
I'm gonna let
official statements from law enforcement, or for 3 to 4 law enforcement officials, to myself and our colleague Jonathan Dienst.
I'm gonna let him
We
finish.
know that the FBI is now on scene and is assisting the United States Secret Service along with the U.S. Attorney's Office in their investigation into this shooting today at the Trump rally. You were just asking a question about whether we know whether or not the former president was shot directly, either grazed in the ear or in the cheek, or whether or not this was a ricochet. That's something that they're still trying to get a handle on, and whether or not a piece of glass was what may have struck him. But either way, he obviously, from the photographs, was struck in some fashion by something. The other information that we were being told, and I'm going to bring in the reporting of my colleague Kelly O'Donnell on this as well, is that this shooting happened outside the Secret Service perimeter. So for folks that have attended any sort of political rally involving either party, involving a presidential presidential candidate or a former president, you'll notice if you go that you are wanded or you have to go through a magnetometer, kind of like an airport style security, if you will. That happens within the perimeter of the event. In leading up to the event, the U.S. Secret Service goes through the event site itself to make sure that there's nothing nefarious stored inside, that nobody's hiding out and waiting for a rally to begin. And they try to establish a perimeter that would allow them to be able to have a real control over the event. So what we're being told is that this shooting happened outside of that secure perimeter from a high point, specifically where it is. I can't yet tell you. We're waiting to hear about that, but that's some of the information that we're waiting to get on. As far as what you're looking at on screen at the moments that this happened, this is standard protocol. You're looking at the heavy weapons teams that immediately went up on stage. Then you're looking at the Secret Service close protective detail of former President Trump, and this would be very similar at any event involving a former president, that they immediately surround him. Obviously, the Secret Service agents there are putting their lives into their hands if this individual was going to continue to fire.
Let me get my shoes on.
Speaking of the individual that law enforcement believes is deceased, that individual, the alleged shooter rather, is deceased. As I.
All right, y'all. All right, man. Long story short, man, I was gonna talk about sports. I was gonna talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't think I should, because I mean, like, why? Like, I think this is bigger than any news that's probably relevant. This is gonna be talked about forever, for eternities, for years to come, for decades, centuries. This is a historic moment. And at the end of the day, man, like, you know, I send prayers to the people who lost their lives today. I send prayers to, you know, Trump. You know, like, you never want to see this happen. You never want to see something like this happen. And for something like this to happen, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. If you want to watch, if you just joined us, if you want to watch the video of the incident, if you want to watch President Biden speak, just go through this video. I'm not about to play the video again. I'm not about to continue to show it, because it is traumatizing in a way, you know, so I apologize, you know, if you are traumatized by me showing it. But at the end of the day, man, like, this is America, though. Like, we talk about gun violence. We talk about, you know, changing things. We talk about gun violence in schools. We talk about guns on the street. We talk about kids and people dying every day. And now you see it at the forefront. We haven't had a president in 50 plus years. An assassination attempt on a president in 50 plus years. That's what I meant. We haven't had it. And now we have had one. And it's right on time. Welcome to fucking America. These problems have to be addressed. I guarantee you they're going to address them now. I guarantee you they're going to say, stop the gun violence now. I guarantee they're going to say, let's come together now. It's too late for all that, man. Well, it ain't never too late, excuse me, but, like, what was this months ago? What was this when George Floyd? What was this when Tamir Rice? What was this when a lot of other people were losing their lives? I understand he is a president, but we're going to wait until the president damn near almost lose his life, or a former president almost loses his life, to put down the guns and stop the violence? At the end of the day, I'm grateful that Trump didn't lose his life. The shooter, he was shooting like Bronny James during the Summer League this year. He damn near, excuse me, he damn near out here shooting like Ben Simmons too, from the three. But seriously, all jokes aside, man, like, this is America. Welcome to our reality. Welcome to my reality. I deal with this. People who look like me deal with this on a regular basis. What else you want me to say? This is America. You know, all BS aside, like, something should have been done a long time ago about the guns. Something should have been done a long time ago, but everybody want to sugarcoat it, pretend like the problem not really the problem, pretend like we together but we not together. Bruh, America is going to shit, bro. America, bro, if I had the money, bro, I would not be here right now. I mean, I would physically be here alive, but if I had the money, bro, I would not live in America, bro. If I had the right amount of money, bro, I would be in another country right now, living my best life. I don't want to raise my kids here. This is America, where they put on a good show. They put on a happy face, but it's all fake. It's all facade. Motherfuckers do shit for the internet every single day, bro. Welcome to America. Shit is sad, bro. Shit is sad that it's going to take damn near one of our presidents almost losing his life, or one of my former presidents almost losing his life, for people to wake up and see the real problems that America has. It's sad, you know, but welcome to America. At the end of the day, Trump, I pray for you. I hope that, you know, you have a speedy recovery. But welcome back to the White House. Sleepy Joe. Bye. Bye-bye, Sleepy Joe. Deuces. Joe Biden, you ain't going to stay in office. Trump stock, Trump supporters, about to go through the roof. Everybody named mama about to be voting for Trump now. This is only going to help Trump. Period. Trump is going to be our next president. And hopefully his ass don't try to turn this motherfucker into a dictatorship when he in there. You saw how he didn't want to leave last time. Think he want to leave this time? After sitting back for 4 years, plotting? Yeah, y'all think y'all might be able to get him out of there. But, bro, everybody's saying it, bro. Democracy is fucking over, dog. Trump got to get back in that office. Welcome to our fucking first round of a dictatorship. I don't want to say it. I hope not. But watch what happens. I pray that, you know, he do a good 4 years and get up out of there. But that's not what happened last time. People storming the fucking White House. I guarantee if it was people that look like me, they would have been shot dead. America, it was built on fucking death. It was built on lies, deceit. Slaves built this country. I hate to go in my political box, but it's facts. America was built on deceit, built on the backs of people who wasn't treated right, built on the backs of people who were treated like shit, treated like dirt. And now it's coming full circle because you see in the pitfalls of America. You see in inflation. You seeing coronavirus, like not the is it called the corona, whatever. You seeing all the viruses. America it's scary out here for us, man. It really is. I pray for America. I pray for, you know, my country because I was born here. This is my country at the end of the day. But it's a lot of shit that's been buried in America and that's been buried in this world that a lot of people don't know about. And at the end of the day, this is another example of where we at as a country, where we at as a world, where we at as a society. So I pray it gets better. But what's the likelihood that it is? I pray things change. But what's the likelihood that it will? Trump is going to be in office. And we're going to see what the fuck he got in store for us. Trump, welcome back to office. This picture with his ass with the blood on his face, shit is going to fucking go down in history. Trump supporters are about to come out like they never did before. This is about to be talked about for the fucking rest of the year, for the next decades to come, for centuries. This is historic. This is history in the making. People lost their lives today. Somebody got to go ahead and bury their sister or their father today. Or their brother. They like disgusting, bro. But that's fucking America. We was built on deceit. We was built on lies. We was built on a lot of bad things. That's how America was built. So with this, ain't nothing new. It's shocking, yeah, but to be expected. I thought it would have happened a long time ago. Prayers up for Trump. Prayers up for the people who damn near lost their lives today. Thank y'all for tuning in, showing me some love. Hopefully I covered it well. Hopefully, y'all got a little entertainment out of it. I wasn't trying to make light of the situation, but hey, it'd be like that. But pray for America, man. Pray for our world. I'm scared to raise my kids in a world like this. And that's just me being honest. So at the end of the day, pray for peace. Pray for prosperity. And I pray for our fucking country, man. Hope things get better. And if they don't, then guess what? Welcome back to my reality. Be like that. Get up, put one foot in front of the other, and keep going forward. That's all we can do. But this is our country. This is the world we live in. Hate, fear, lies, a whole lot of BS. But this is our fucking country. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to end it on a bitter note. But yeah, man. If you want to watch Biden press conference, if you want to watch the whole video of the event, I showed it about 50 times, I'm not showing it again. At this point, I'm about to turn this ish off. Got to go to the gym. Got to go put some work in. You feel me? Got to go ahead. Get right. You feel me? I'm a little small. You feel me? I ain't been drinking my water and taking my protein. It's okay. I'm bullshit. But yeah, man. I wish you the best, though. Pray for our country, though. And hopefully things get better. But I ain't holding my breath. Anyway, thank you for tuning into the RellyGemz. What is he? Podcast, baby. I love you. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful. Stay passionate. And hey, don't ever stop going after your dreams and doing what the hell you want. But I covered history today. Pretty cool. Not in the way I would want it. Not in the event that I wanted to happen. But it's history. Be like that. Welcome to America. Welcome to our world. Let's see what the internet got to say now. But hey, thank you for tuning in to the RellyGemz podcast. And guess what? We out. Deuces. Hey, we live now, really.